Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is WolfWorld63, and today we'll be taking a look at a ship that, well, I guess you can say caught me off guard whenever I went to look into it. Today's subject is going to be the Japanese light cruiser, or Japanese training cruiser in some regards, the Katori class cruiser, the I.J.N. Katori. Now, again, like I said, the history of this warship actually caught me off guard whenever I went to look into it, so I figured, hey, why not just make a history video on it, because it actually caught me, again, like I said, off guard. Now, a little thing behind it, the Katori is is the lead ship of the Katori class of cruisers. She had 3 sister ships, or there was a total of 3 ships in the class of, there was a total of 3 ships in the class, with a 4th one planned, but never built. And tragically, all 3 of these ships would end up meeting similar fates in the end. Now, without spoiling too much more about that, let's just hop right on into the, history of this thing. And I just want to say now, I want to thank everybody for their support, on the channel and everywhere else, for tuning in on the channel. It's greatly appreciated. I truly thank everyone for it. I hope you guys are going to continue to enjoy the content that I'm making. If you guys are new to the channel, please do go hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell, because that does really help on our path to getting monetized. Now, let's just hop right on into this. So, we're going to start with the background of the Katori, and then we're going to go into the service career of her. And, again, the service career, well, it was just wow, whenever I learned about it. Now, background. The Katori class cruisers were originally ordered to serve as training ships in the 1937 and 1939 supplementary naval budget. With the Pacific War, they were used as administrative flagships for various fleets, such as submarine command and control, and to command escort squadrons. The ships were upgraded as the war progressed, with additional anti-aircraft guns and depth charges. So that's a bit of a background to the Katoris. So let's hop right on into, well, the Katori herself's history. Now, early career. Katori was completed at the Mitsubishi Yokohama shipyards on the 20th of April 1940, and was based at nearby Yokosuka. On the 28th of July 1940, Katori and her sister ship, Kashiyama, participated in the pre-war midshipman cruise, visiting Itajima, Mutsu, Darina, Port Arthur, and Shanghai. Early stages of the Pacific War. On the 11th of November 1941, Vice Admiral Mitsumi Shimizu, or CINC 6th Fleet Submarine, or the submarines, convened a briefing of his commanders aboard the 6th Fleet's flagship Katori. As the planned attack on Pearl Harbor, Katori departed for Turk on the 24th of November, 1941. At the time of the Pearl Harbor attack, Katori was at J.N. In the Marshall Islands. On the 10th of December, 1941, the submarine I-6 reported sighting the aircraft carrier USS Lexington and 2 cruisers heading southwest, or southeast, and Vice Admiral Shimazu ordered his submarines to pursue and sink the carrier, but it escaped. Katori returned to Turk by the end of 1941, and on the 3rd of January 1942, Vice Admiral Shimazu held a briefing to discuss the details of the invasion plans for Operation R. The invasions of Randall and Kidvig, which took place from the 23rd of January to the 24th of January in 1942. On the 1st of February 1942, Katori came under attack at Kijima by Douglas SBD Dauntlesses of V6 and VB6 and VS6 and Douglas TBD Devastators from the carrier USS Enterprise. Vice Admiral Shimazu was wounded in the raid, and Katori sustained enough damage to warrant a return to Yokosuka for repairs. The ship returned to Kenjil in May, where on the 24th of May, 1942, the new admiral of the 6th Fleet, Vice Admiral Kamasu, ordered Captain Hankyu detachment of midget submarines to stage the attack on Sydney Harbor. Katori returned briefly to Yokosuka in August of 1942 for upgrading with 2 twin Type 96 22mm AA guns, which were fitted on the forward part of the bridge, and then returned to Turk, where it continued to be based, with occasional returns to Yokosuka. On the 21st of June, 1943, Vice Admiral Takagi assumed command of the 6th Fleet submarines, but after the fall of Kichiral, Katori was reassigned on the 15th of February, 1944, to General Escort Command. Attack on Turk. In the American attack on Turk of the 17th and 18th of February 1944, the American Task Force 38, with 9 aircraft carriers supported by 6 battleships, 10 cruisers, and 28 destroyers, launched a massive attack on Turk. Katori had departed Turk shortly before the attack, escorting the armed merchant cruiser Akagi, or Akagi Muro, destroyers Mikikaze and Milwaukee, and minesweeping trawler Shonamuro number 15 towards Yokosuka, but came under attack by Grumman F-6F Hellcats and Grumman TBF Avenger torpedo bombers from the carriers Yorktown, Interpret, Excess, Bunker Hill, and Cowpens. Akagi Muro was sunk, and Katori was hit by a torpedo, which did minor damage, although aircraft could have finished off Katori. Admiral Spruance wanted a surface engagement, so Admiral Misturf waved off further air attacks on the damaged light cruiser. Because of this, several hours later, Task Group 50.9's battleships New Jersey and Iowa, alongside the cruisers Minneapolis, New Orleans, and the destroyers Bradford and Burns, spotted the Katori group and opened fire. The screening destroyers fired 6 salvos of torpedoes at Katori, which was already listing slightly to port on fire amidships, but all torpedoes missed. Katori responded with a salvo of torpedoes, which were equally ineffective. At an average range of 14,500 yards, or 13,300 meters, Iowa closed with Katori and fired 46 16-inch 406mm high-capacity non-armor piercing rounds and 124 5-inch 127mm rounds, straddling the cruiser with 8 salvos. CAG-17 reported Iowa hit Katori with her second salvo. Just after Iowa's fourth salvo, Katori quickly listed to port, exposing several large shell holes about 5 feet, or 1.5 meters, in diameter, in her starboard side, one under the bridge, about 5 feet below the waterline. Another amidships, about at the waterline, plus about 9 smaller holes. The damage on the port side was much worse. After being under attack by Iowa for about 5 minutes, Katori sank stern first with a portside list to 07 degrees 45 degrees north, 125 degrees 20 east, or 151 degrees 20 east, 20 degrees east, about 40 miles, or 64 kilometers northwest of Turk. A large group of survivors were seen in the water after she sank, but the Americans did not recover any of them. Katori was officially stricken from the Navy list on the 31st of March, 1944. Like I had said at the beginning of the video, this ship's history, like I said, caught me off guard whenever I had learned about it, and what caught me off guard was the interaction here with the USS Iowa. And this is not something pretty recorded. I know the Iowa had skirmishes with surface vessels, but never in a million years would I have thought a light cruiser, especially of the Katori size, in any means would ever even face down an Iowa, and like even the possibility of winning a battle between these two are impossible to think. But again, that's what caught me off guard with the history, and that's why I figured, hey, this one's a good one to do a history video on. I know Dretchfield did a history video on her sister ship. I will be linking that down in the description if you guys are curious and would like to see that. I will be linking that down. I know he did a fabulous job on it. Full props to him. Again, that's where I stand on this. And this is actually going to be the end of the video. I thank everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you actually learned something today about this ship. Because I know I did whenever I had researched the ship itself. And the class around it. If you guys did enjoy the video, please do go hit the like button. Leave a comment down below if you guys have any questions, concerns, requests, anything like that. The comments are open. The Discord server that I run is fully open to the public. If you guys want to come join that, link is as always in the description. And if you guys are curious, I do have a podcast over on Spotify that is free to look into. That link is listed down below, as well as all my other social media pages. And as such, again, I thank everybody for watching. I'm trying to determine what I'm gonna do for next week's, or for what I'm gonna do for next week, because I've kept it Navy all this week. I might do some ground. I might, switch it around and do some ground encounters, which will be fun, or ground things um, such as tanks, but I'm not too sure yet, or I might switch it off to planes. Now, again, I thank everybody for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.